Hi, I'm Dawn. Welcome back to Fluffy Pup Crochet. I hope that you're having a wonderful day. I just wanted to jump on and do a quick video and share some of the makes and some of the purchases that I've made in the past couple weeks. I'm enjoying my crochet journey so far. It's just been a really busy couple weeks though. This last week I've been taking care of my youngest son's border collie, and he is just absolutely the sweetest little thing, but he's only one, so he gets into mischief sometimes, but he's very well behaved, and he's also very smart, which makes it challenging for grandma because he gets into trouble, but that's okay. I think he's smarter than I am too, really. Seriously, I think he is. I also have 5 pups of my own, so we've been busy around here, but I love it. I wanted to share a little bit about why I started to crochet again after all this time. I learned to crochet at a very young age. I think I was in junior high, probably because I was driving my mom crazy over the summer and she wanted to give me something to do and taught me how to crochet. So I made lots and lots of things when I was young, not so much in high school and college. Not so much even until recently when I started watching some YouTube videos about amigurumi, and it just really caught my interest. The most recent thing that I've made other than amigurumi was a big blanket for my oldest son. It's a twin-sized blanket made out of that Bernat blanket yarn. So that took me quite some time. And it's a really nice blanket, very heavy, very soft, and I think that he really likes it. So getting into makes for this week, I have 2 that I don't have with me. One of those is a baby octopus that I made on my small knitting machine. My husband immediately claimed that one, and it rides back and forth to work with him in his truck, kind of up on his dashboard. The other was, I'll show you a turtle that I made here in a few minutes, and I made one out of worsted weight. Now I think that I will start doing that before I make something, try out a new pattern for the first time. I may make it out of worsted weight first and then use the fluffy yarn, because there is, for me, because I'm so new at this, there really is a learning curve with some of these patterns. So anyway, I don't have those 2, but I will share the 2 that I do have. This one's kind of still a work in progress. I still need to put a mouth on him. I think I'm going to put it right there, a little smiley mouth. I picked up some embroidery floss at Michael's this week, so I think I'm going to do that. This was a really fun and easy project, and I enjoyed making it a lot. My thoughts on this is that I think I'm going to make several. I have a group of kiddos, or a ministry, not a group of kiddos yet, but a ministry at my church where I'm working with kids with special needs. And so what I'm thinking is that I may make some of these, because I could see these easily being almost like a fidget toy that kids might enjoy having to play with. When I make them, I probably won't put the safety eyes on, just because it would be better not to have those that could be pulled out. But this was a fun project, pretty easy for beginner me. And here's the length of the tentacles. And yes, this one does have 8, unlike the little baby octopus I made last time that only had 7. So that's one of my makes. The other one is a turtle. This is the plushy one I was telling you about. This is a pattern by Crochet by Jenna, which I would highly suggest jumping over on her Instagram and taking a look at her pictures and things, because she does beautiful work, and she has a lot of patterns on Etsy. So I bought this pattern, and I think that there's definitely some newbie user errors here, but I really enjoyed making it. So that, I think, is the important part right now in my starting out journey. I decided to use those safety eyes that I showed you last video that I picked up, and you can see the kind of glittery pink background to that. I thought it matched her shell, so that's why I used that one. She's kind of misshapen. I think I should have stuffed her a little bit more, but she's very soft, very cuddly, And I think overall was a good project for me because I did learn a lot. Now, as far as purchases, the only thing, you know, I'm sitting here, the only thing I don't like about some of this yarn is the fluffiness that these come off, and they're just, when I was working with the yarn, everywhere, all over. I had to just change my clothes because I had this green fluffy stuff everywhere. So for that reason, I do enjoy the worsted weight yarns a little bit better. As far as purchases go this week, I did buy one of the neck lights because my vision is not what it used to be. I was really struggling to see particularly the darker yarns. So I thought I would get one of these, and it's a game changer for me. Also, if my husband wants to watch TV and maybe have not as many lights on, I can put this around and turn it on and still see. I also went to my local yarn store. I've been using yarns that I can pick up at Michael's or Walmart to crochet with, and I thought it would be fun just to go see what they had. I've been using primarily things like Red Heart yarn. Also, I have been using, this is the one I used for the octopus, the Craft Smart yarn. I think I got this at Michael's. But I wanted to try maybe some, I don't know, some local yarn store yarn. And I went in and looked, and of course, it's like candy store time when you go in there. She has so much beautiful yarn. But I did pick up this as a Barocco Comfort yarn. It's acrylic with some nylon. And I love the way it feels, but I'm not sure it's an amigurumi yarn. I've been trying to work with it, and it just doesn't seem to hold the shape as well. I even tried going down a hook size, and that was a nightmare. I couldn't get it to hold on. It was like the hook of the crochet hook was slipping off, and I tried a couple different ones, so it wasn't the particular crochet hook that I was using. So I picked up this brown, I picked up a green, and also a dusty rose. I'm sure I'll use them for something. I'm wondering how they would be for making clothing for amigurumi, because I think they'd have a really nice drape. So I'm not disappointed with this yarn. It's just not what I wanted it for at this time. I also picked up some crochet hooks from Amazon, and these are a no for me. Now, I haven't tried all of them. I've only tried the G hook out, and the grip part I love. I can really hold on to this. It doesn't bother my hands, but this part up here, it's like rough right there, and it snags on the yarn while I'm trying to crochet, and it really slows me down. And so if the rest of them are like this, it's going to be a no for me on these. But it's a shame because I really like the grip. And there's several here. They go from, oh my goodness, a teeny tiny all the way up to J. So there's several there. I think they were about $10. I did go ahead and buy a Clover Amour hook. I ordered this from Amazon as well. I've heard so many good things about these hooks, but I didn't want to invest in a whole set and not be happy with these. So I just bought two. I bought this one, which is a 2.75 millimeter, which is, I don't know, it doesn't say on here, a C hook, and then I bought an H hook so that I'd have a couple different sizes to try. I do like this hook. I just need to use it a little bit more to see how much I like it. I'm currently working on a little coffee mug amigurumi, and I used the hook for it on this, which is just some regular old Red Heart yarn, and it's working really well for me. So far, I like that. I also bought a book, big surprise. I bought Whimsical Stitches. I've been watching the amigurumi book tag videos and saw this one in almost everyone's video. So I thought it would be a good one to try. There's several pages in the beginning that teach you how to do some of the stitches and things, and then it's just absolutely full of really cute projects. So I thought that'll be a good one to pick up. Now, I've got to behave myself now because my birthday's coming up in a couple weeks and I'm not going to spend any more money. That's what I'm going to tell myself anyway. Not going to spend any more money. So yeah, I've got to have something that my husband can pick up for me for my birthday. I hope that you have enjoyed this video, just kind of chatting a little bit and seeing what things that I've picked up over the last couple weeks and projects that I've made. I don't know if you can hear that noise in the background, but my little border collie grand dog is like trying to dismantle my husband's chair right now. So I'd better go. I hope that you have a great day or evening or whenever you're watching this, and I thank you so much for taking time to watch this video.